Hi Capricorn, welcome to the Firedance Witch Tarot. I hope that you guys are doing well. This is one of my first readings on this channel, so I hope that you guys enjoy it and consider subscribing and turning on the notification bell so that you're always notified of every video that I put up. Make sure that you guys leave a thumbs up and a comment down below. And so yeah, this is going to be your reading for the month of May, but of course anytime you stumble across it, that is when you're supposed to receive the message. So let's not worry too much about dates. What else? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask your spirit guides and my spirit guides and spirit to come here into this room and connect our energies together so that we can have the energy for this month and see what messages are coming through for you. So, spirit and spirit guides, what does Capricorn need to know for this month? Incidentally, these are the Spellcasting Oracle cards by Flavia Kate Peters and Barbara Meiklejohn-Free. And these are the Universal Celtic Tarot. I can't remember right now who that is by, but all that information, if you wish to know it, will always be down below in the description. So let's see what is the energy that is coming out for you, Capricorn. What do you need to know for this month or whenever you are meant to receive this message? I'm hearing ground and center. Somebody is feeling rather jittery at this point in time. So what happens here is that I'm channeling at the same time I am reading. So if I say I hear or see something or other, cat here, then it's spirit trying to convey something that can't be conveyed by cards alone. Let's see. Oh, we got butterflies coming at the window. Nice. Oh, there's another one. Oh, very nice. That is spirit bringing in the messages for you. And of course, the first card that comes in is answers. So you've been asking spirit and praying for answers at this time for whatever it is that you're going through. And spirit and your spirit guides and your higher self have heard you loud and clear. And answers will be coming in little by little. Like all these tons and tons of birds, they're blackbirds, so I associate them with crows and ravens, which to me is associated with Odin in his and there goes the butterfly again. There is definitely someone is trying to get your attention. I'm feeling someone in the spirit world is trying to get your attention, to get the information through to you. The answers are going to be coming in by signs and symbols, little by little, and they're going to become the answer is going to become clearer and clearer. So you're actually going to be receiving these answers. If like I'm feeling like this is imminent. It feels like it's going to be like nowish. That's the best way I can explain that energy. Is like now. What else is Virgo? So sorry, Virgo. If you have Virgo placements, then you're probably going to want to watch Virgo. There might be some answers there as well for you. Oh, there goes the butterfly again. Wonder what's so interesting about my window. Interesting. Okay. What else does Capricorn need to know for the month of May? Whoa. Okay. We have love, which is a beautiful energy. So there's definitely a loved one coming through for you at this time. And I have a feeling that this is someone, this is the butterfly that we're talking about. This is the loved one on the other side. Not only are they bringing in love for you. Oh, there goes the butterfly is right on the windowsill. If I could, I would bring you off the stand so that you could see it, but that might jostle you quite a bit at this point in time. But let's see if we can do that. Hopefully I can do this without jostling you guys too much. I'm gonna turn this first and take you off the stand very gently. Try not to glare you too much with the sun. See it there? There it is. Hopefully I'm not shaking it too much. But that's the butterfly that's been going around. And there we go. If it gets too shaky, of course I will edit some of that out. Okay. Oh, and there it is again. It's flying about. Okay. After that rather shaky way of sharing with you the butterfly, it feels like it's an important symbol. It's still around the window, and it really does feel like this is the loved one. Oh, there's two of them dancing around. Okay. There is definitely connection with spirit. There's no doubt about it. There's someone or multiple people that are loved ones on the other side that are trying to bring all of these messages through signs and symbols to you, to bring you the answers that you've been seeking. And finally, we have closure. So they're trying to bring in that closure for you so that you are able to move on from whatever it is that you are experiencing at this time. If for a number of you, I am feeling that there is a lot of sadness, and there is mourning, the energy of mourning around, but it's only for a small amount of you. It's not very many, which I guess it's a good thing. Although we all transition, so we all have to go through that, and all of us have to have that transitioning also with our loved ones, and we stay behind. So this is part of normal life, and it is the way it should be, I guess. What I'm experiencing right now in terms of emotions and thought processes is very mixed up, and it's a little bit unsettled because it seems to be a little bit all over the place. There is a sense of happiness and joy, but there's also a sense of mourning and loss. For those of you that have lost someone or people, depending on the situation, I'm sending you love at this moment in time, and I'm hoping that that the pain starts dissipating for you guys and sort of releases that that chokehold that I'm feeling right now. You can even hear it a little bit in my throat, in my voice. These aren't my own emotions. This is for whomever I'm connecting to. I'm going to ground that out now so that I'm able to move on with the reading. So I'm sending you lots of love, whomever is experiencing the loss of whomever it is that you've lost. So lots of love to you, and I hope that you start healing. That being said, for those that have already gone through the mourning process of others that are on the other side, loved ones that are on the other side, being grandparents, parents, or, you know, even ancestors. Those butterflies are going all over the place in front of the window. For those of you that have already gone through that part of that process, and there is that love and connection that is left behind, it is important to note that they're coming forward at this time not only to bring you love, but also to bring you the answers that you're seeking in order to gain the closure that you are needing. So let's find out a little bit more about this. Okay. Spirit and spirit guides, what else does Capricorn need to know for this month and for whenever they receive this message? What else do they need to know? What else do they need to know? Yep, that's definitely why they're saying ground and center. The emotions are just all over the place. Okay, let's disconnect from that energy. What else? What else does Capricorn need to know for this month? Okay, so we have the Seven of Wands. This is about boundaries. This is about defending one's energy. This is about making sure that you are putting up the guards whenever you need to do it. But it's also mostly about fending off emotions and thought patterns that are not constructive or beneficial to you at this time. That is what I'm getting right now. That's what I'm hearing from Spirit. So it's, in this case, it's mostly about that. So it's about not thinking about the coulda, shoulda, woulda, not thinking about why did it have to be this way. It's going to lead you down a loop of thought that is not going to be beneficial to you. It's not going to allow you to come to that moment of closure, to move on, to move beyond this particular point in time and be able to go towards the next chapter. What else does Capricorn need to know at this time? What else does Capricorn need to know? Okay. Shuffle more. I'm getting really distracted with all these butterflies. My goodness. They're really trying to gain your attention. Seems like they've been trying a lot for a very long time, and you've been either unable to see it or hear it or even feel it. Something to do with being closed off and being too wrapped up in the moment. I'm not sure what this is, but they really wanting to gain your attention. There's the Devil in reverse. I don't read reversals, but I'm going to take note of it. Basically, these thought processes, these thought patterns that you've been in, they have been a little bit toxic. They have not let you see the forest from the trees. They are not allowing you to move forward. It's kind of like a self-imprisonment that you've been putting yourself through. And those in spirit that have been trying to gain your attention are trying to point that out to you, that whatever it is that is happening right now, these thought patterns that you have come into have been circular, have been very spiraling and very self-confining, and they're not allowing you to sort of step out of this energy. It has been all-consuming. I'm feeling that it has been trapping you in never-ending spirals. There go the dancing butterflies. My goodness. There's definitely the loved ones on the other side are trying to point this out to you, because they don't want you to be confined in this way. They don't want you to keep spiraling. They don't want you to be in this toxic thought process that is not allowing you to move, to have that closure and move on to the next steps that you need to take. And they don't want you to, I'm hearing they don't want you to miss the boat. Not that there's something time sensitive, it's just that they don't want you to be stuck in this energy so long. It's just not beneficial. It's not going to allow you to see the opportunities that are coming towards you and bringing in those answers that you are looking for at this time. What else does Capricorn need to know at this time, please? It's on the windowsill again. I've never seen this. I've been in this house for about 5 years, and I've sat at this desk for many, many years, for as long as I've been in this house, and I've never seen this, or in any other household for that matter. This is different and new. We've got the Three of Swords. So definitely this thought patterns that you have been in has not been happy. There is definitely this sense of self-defeatism. It almost feels not quite, I wanted to say, this one was turned at the bottom of the deck. It almost feels like it's not really that feeling of being the victim, but it does carry that element of it. It's part of it. It's this feeling that it should not have happened to you, because what happened to them, because, or what happened at all in whatever the circumstance may be, it should not have happened. And therefore, because it happened to you as well, or it happened to you full stop. And there is this self-defeating. It's like, well, it happened, and it means it wasn't meant to be, or it wasn't supposed to, and so I'm just going to give up. I gave so much energy and time to this particular person or this particular situation, and it just was, because it didn't work out, then this meant that it was over. And that is not the case. We have the Eight of Pentacles. Essentially what you've been doing is accruing credits. That's what I've heard. Accruing credits. Essentially, and you might benefit from, if you do have Virgo placements, you should probably check out the Virgo reading for this month, for the month of May 2024, just in case you're watching this at some other point, so you know which ones I'm referring to. Essentially what you have done is you've gained knowledge from this. You've gained lessons from it that have been absolutely vital to create the person that you are today. And it has led you to the point where you might not realize it, but you have been working on yourself all this time, and you have been working on building yourself, so sort of demoralizing yourself and sort of bringing down everything that you have worked so hard on is not constructive. And so they want you to realize this and stop the sort of unbuilding or demolishing all that beautiful work that you've done on yourself, sort of realizing what your thought process is, and sort of bring in boundaries for yourself to realize that you should not be thinking in such ways about yourself. That sort of self-defeating, sort of very negative and toxic talk, I should say. That is the part that is entrapping you. This constant redoubling on the emotions and redoubling on the thoughts that have brought you to this state is what's keeping you trapped. And so if you want the answers that you're seeking, which is probably how to get out of that situation, then the best thing to do is realize and listen to the spirits that have been trying to give you these signs, these symbols, to really listen to the answers that are being given to you by those loved ones on the other side, whether it be parents, grandparents, brothers, sisters, uncles, or ancestors. They're all coming together in love to bring you love, to help heal this wound that has been created, in order for you to have that closure and bring in those boundaries and sort of realize that this self-taught, this negative and toxic self-taught, and this self-defeating, demoralizing, and deconstructive way that you have been dealing with yourself has not brought in the effect that you wanted. In fact, it's brought in the opposite. And so in order to be able to get out of it, you have to sort of clear away the deck and sort of refocus your mind and start from afresh. So let's see what else is coming for you. What else do you need to know? So we got the Six of Cups. This is about the past. This is about generosity. This is about relationships, specifically about family, siblings. For some of you, it might be a sibling or someone younger on the other side that is saying this. For others, it literally is talking about the past, your past, whatever the situation may have been that had brought you to this point, and essentially telling you that maybe you should look further back in the past to a gentler, softer time, and sort of start rebuilding yourself by looking at that and realizing that you're not such a bad person. So whatever happened to you, but not, it happened for you and not to you. It was meant to bring you to a point where you had realized your lessons and learned your lesson and realized that this is something that you need to learn at this point in time, is that sort of self-control of honoring your emotions, yes, but releasing them so that you do not become trapped by that emotion, and learning how to speak to yourself with kindness and gentleness, and bringing out your inner child to help you heal the wounds that have been created by this situation. And so by treating, I'm hearing, become, if your parents are on the other side, or whatever the situation may be, it's sort of like reparenting yourself at this point in time. Become that parent to yourself, and sort of help your inner child to heal the wound, and sort of be gentle with yourself, and try to steer that self-talk to a softer, gentler place, a maternal or paternal place, a place of love, a place of beauty, a place of self-reflection and realization, where you see your inner child, and you see the beauty of your own soul, and realizing that whatever happened to you was not something that was meant to destroy you or cripple you. It was not meant to put you in a sort of toxic jail of negative thoughts. It it was meant for you to come to the realization that things happen, yes, and they happen for a reason. Yes, they're meant to teach us lessons, but they're not meant to bring us to the brink. And what happens is that when we come to the to a place like this, it happens in a very unconscious way, in a way where we're not being self-reflective, and we're just sort of reacting to a situation. And so by all means, if you need a counselor, seek professional help. If you believe that it's going to be absolutely helpful to you, please by all means do so. But the biggest lesson that they are wanting you to realize right now, which is going to be the most beneficial, so that you are able to look at this situation from a objective perspective, is to realize that you need to put in boundaries for yourself in how you look at yourself, how you think about yourself, how you talk to yourself. And you gotta give yourself a break and realize that you are human, and that you are a beautiful human within, and you shouldn't be beating yourself up for whatever it is that happened. So it is going to be very important to be very self-reflective at this time, and sort of protect yourself from intrusive thoughts and negative thoughts that might want to keep busting in as you're creating these boundaries and relearning how to think of yourself, to yourself, and how to talk to yourself. And realize that you do not need to be in this toxic environment, that mental environment. It really isn't constructive. It is not something that is going to bring you where you need to be. And in order to be able to find that closure, you need to start redirecting your thoughts and I'm just going to say reinventing, but that's not exactly the right word. It really is about trying to review and realize that you wouldn't permit this sort of behavior from anybody else towards you. Then don't allow that from yourself. And that is the important lesson that is coming up here. All right. Can we get the resolution for this reading, please? We have the Hangman. Need a little bit more, please. We've got the Lovers. And what else, please? We got the Five of Cups. Noting that these two came up upside down. And we got the Seven of Cups. I need one more, please. And Two of Pentacles. And the King of Cups. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Wands. So, with the Hangman, they're definitely telling you take those moments to take time. This is a time to really take stock of what it is that you are letting happen. It's not a conscious thing, but it is time to become conscious and not allow yourself to talk down to yourself, and not to think down about yourself. So this is the first thing that needs to happen. When you take that time with these two upside down, the choice becomes apparent. It will become automatic. It won't be even a thought process. With the Five of Cups upside down, essentially what is happening is that you are going to come out of a self-wounding and self-injuring cycle that you have been in. So the toxic ideas that have been flitting around will no longer be bothering you. That little those thought processes that popped up in your head and kept on putting you down and kept on bringing up things that were self-wounding and self-injuring will no longer be popping up in your head. Things will come into balance. And that's going to be very important with the Two of Pentacles. The balance is going to be restored, because I don't know if you can see this. Sorry, it's new camera. Over here in the corner, I don't know if you can really see it. Maybe if I zoom in. Okay. Over here in the corner is a labyrinth. I don't know if you can see that. I have a hard time with. I'm gonna have to start figuring out the self. You can kind of see it there a little bit. It looks like a little thumbprint almost. It's a labyrinth. Now the labyrinth, especially with pagan traditions, it's all about self-reflection and going within and walking the path of the labyrinth to sort of get at the core of the problem of the situation, and then come out again the same way you came in, so that you get the information that you need to get from that situation and be able to use it and bring in closure. Zoom out a bit. So once balance is restored by doing this inner work, if you have Taurus placements, I might suggest viewing Taurus as well. Taurus and Virgo have also had a lot of inner work and self-reflection coming in. So it seems like May is a lot about doing the inner work, so that the inner world starts changing, and therefore your outer world starts reflecting that. So by bringing in that balance and doing that inner work, you have the King of Cups. So there's going to be a stabilization of emotions, stabilization of your thoughts, and there is going to be I'm hearing you'll be able to raise your cup in celebration. So there's definitely going to be a calming of the waters, calming of the seas. There's going to be the element of illumination coming in right there, that shaft of light that's pouring into the cup. That is the message from Spirit coming in, and the love from Spirit coming in you ingesting it, and it lighting you from the inside out. That's essentially what love does. It brings in that energy within, and it starts glowing from within to without. And so with the fairies all around bringing in that love and illumination, these are like the butterflies at the window that are still fluttering about. It's the love of those that have passed and that are on the other side already, that are bringing in that love, bringing in those answers, bringing in those messages, and helping you and guiding you all the way to where you need to be, so that you can gain that closure and you can start moving to the path that you're supposed to be in, that lit path. And so to figure out what that path is, there's going to be inner work, but it'll become clear, because once you've done that sort of work of feeling that protection against those negative emotions and negative feelings and negative thought processes that you were inflicting upon yourself, once that work is done, you are going to be manifesting the next steps in your journey in a solid place, in a very powerful place, because you're going to be in charge of your own thoughts, of your emotions, and you're going to be talking to yourself in the way that you expect others to do so, with respect, with love. And so that's going to put you in that position of power, in that position of strength, in order to keep going into the right path. And that's all about this Three of Wands, that you are finally seeing what it is that you're supposed to be reaching for. You've gone through this journey already, and you have so much experience and knowledge accumulated, and now you're able to look to the horizon and see your path and see your goals and move towards it in a positive manner, in a manner of strength. And you have, here you see the animals with them. These are the guides. These are the companions. These are the ones that are with you every step of the way. Your loved ones on the other side, and on this side, cheering you on and walking with you and giving you courage and building you up and just being there every step of the way with you. And this whole inner journey, it might be a short journey in terms of your whole lifespan, but it is an important one, and it is one with a lot of weight and a lot of gravitas, and one that is going to bring in a lot of inner change. It is going to be significant. Short in terms of time span, but very powerful and very significant change from within. That is going to allow you to see your path in a completely different way. It's actually going to allow you to see it full stop, because right now you're trapped in your own thought process. And so that is, I'm hearing, get one more. So we're going to get one from this deck. This is the Starseed by Rebecca Campbell. They're saying just one more card. Okay. What does this Capricorn need to know at this time? What more does Capricorn need to know at this time? And this is very powerful, Capricorn. Very, very powerful. Perspective. None of this matters. Zoom up. Common ground. So that's essentially what they're trying to tell you, is that you're so trapped within your thoughts. Okay. You're so trapped at the moment within your own thoughts that you're not able to see the bigger picture. You're not able to see the path in front of you. You're not able to see the end goals. So by doing this work is going to allow you to zoom out and sort of disconnect from that energy in order to be able to see the bigger picture, the full picture, and then be able to reassess what it is that you need in order to zoom back in and be able to deal with everything accordingly. And then you're able to see finally the path and the goal at the end of that path. Anything else I need for Capricorn? Any advice? Any last thoughts? And this is me wanting a little bit more. Just feels like you need a little bit more. There we go. Fall into my arms, surrender, holding the opposites, extremes of life. So this is essentially what it is right now that you are going through. And you are literally being asked to surrender to this moment and release all of these emotions that are keeping you trapped. The moment you release them, by honoring them, by submerging yourself in them and realizing why you're feeling the way you're feeling, not just like bothering a little, bothering your tooth that is feeling a little sensitive, or, any spot that feels a little bit of pain, you keep bothering it. And it's a subconscious thing that one would do. But by bringing in conscious thought to this and sort of surrendering to the emotion in order to honor it, in order to release it, it's like having a good cry and being able to release that, so it's no longer keeping you hostage. That's what is being asked of you right now, so that you're no longer going to extremes in your own mind and holding yourself back. What you want to do is let go. Let go of these thoughts. Let go of these emotions. Let go, because they're not serving you. And in all honesty, you don't deserve this of yourself. You're a beautiful person with a beautiful soul, and it's time that you treated yourself the way you expect others to treat you. You wouldn't allow this from others, so don't allow this of yourself. And that's all I have for you for this month, Capricorn. If you don't forget, if you have placements in Virgo or Taurus, I would suggest going to see those videos to get a full and complete picture of this month. I hope that this reading has been helpful in some way. I know it's a little bit heavy and deep, but things should lighten up once this is done. Make sure to, if you need, reach out to a professional or reach out to friends and loved ones to help you through this, to make this path a little lighter for you. And I'm sending you lots and lots of love, and know that the loved ones on the other side are sending you love as well. So you are being supported every step of the way through this. Never doubt that. Lots of love to you. I hope that you, I have earned your subscription. So if I have, please press the subscribe button. Also click the notification bell so that you are notified every time I upload a new video. Leave a comment down below, a thumbs up. Constructive criticism, I'm always open towards. And so lots of love to you, love and light, and I hope to see you soon. Bye-bye, Capricorn.